Episode 3.
Episode 3.
3?
Yeah. Third. Yeah.
Where the heck have we been?
All of them?
No, I think just the last one.
Oh, okay.
Is that cookie bad?
I don't... Do they go bad? I mean, it can get stale. It's been through a lot.
She's just a little sad.
Sorry, Mom. It's acquired some flavors.
Oh.
I don't think you're supposed to go on airplanes.
Well,
we went to Amsterdam.
We went to Amsterdam. That's where the heck we were. 2 full days, 2 travel days.
We got there in the evening.
We did
left before morning.
That's true. I feel like Amsterdam might be our shortest.
Yeah.
What's the pits and tits? You want to go first this time?
Yeah, I have to think about it. I didn't even think about it. I can't think of a pit.
I know. I think the only, at least, I think the only pit for me was the traveling there. The stress and the, like, I was the one coordinating.
Although you have a break for a little bit, right? Because this one is under my name.
The next one's under your name.
The next one's under my name. And then Lulea's under my name. But Copenhagen, I think, is with you.
Yeah, Copenhagen and Stockholm.
And Stockholm.
Are with me.
I think my pit was being hungover.
Oh, yeah, that was hard.
It was just so hard to get up. Not counting leaving, because I feel like that counts as part of this trip.
Yeah.
I think being hungover, which even that, like, wasn't that bad, because it's a sign of a good time.
Yeah.
I had trouble getting up. So then, like, the day started slower. I felt like I was behind. But then we ended up doing a bunch anyway, so it didn't set us back at all. I just felt like shit. And it wasn't even a bad hangover. I just haven't been hungover in so long. So I was like, oh, right. These are bad.
I don't like this.
This is not my favorite.
No. Dude, I woke up at 12 p.m. that day.
Yeah, you did.
That was the first time I've done that in, like...
Yeah, you did.
I think since college. I woke up at 12 p.m.
At full on noon.
Full on noon o'clock. And looked at my phone immediately and panicked and was like, I'm late. I don't even know.
Vacation.
For vacation. I don't even know what for. And I got up and I immediately walked to your room.
Yeah. And you were like, hey. I'm like, hey. And you're like, a very worried look on your face. How long have you been up?
Because your hair was all beautiful.
I had just finished doing my hair.
Makeup.
Yeah.
And I was
like 30 minutes ago. And you're like, oh, thank God. I woke up at 9:30 and then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up in like increments listening to hear if you were up until like 11:30, and then I got up. And was like, I must be mistaken. She's probably waiting or something. So I just got up and started getting ready. What was your tit? Did we do that?
We haven't done tits yet. I don't know. I feel like there's so much.
It was the first time doing a lot, and there's a lot to choose from. Oh, God.
I know.
We eased in well, because think about it. Glasgow was the shortest, jam-packed. And then Amsterdam was the next shortest. And then we'll have this one's long. So much salt. So disorienting. This one's long, the next one's long, the following one's long. And then we end on 2 slightly shorter ones.
Yeah. I feel like the drunken night is probably a tip for me.
That was pretty fun.
That was super fun.
Wait, that was really...
That
was such a unique experience.
It really was. We had a full day. We were like, let's go back to the house, have like cheese and bread and wine. We drank a bottle of wine together. The Brut.
Yeah.
I bought. And that was from this like wine shop in Harlem, which was really cute. And then after that, we tried to catch the bus. The bus was like going to be another 30 minutes. We're like, oh darn.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the restaurant or the bar at the corner. You can watch the bus stop from the windows. And then we had a glass of wine and a beer there. Rode the bus in.
On the way to the red light district, we had to pee. So we stopped in a bar and got a beer so that we could pee. and then stayed there. First of all, there's country music playing, and we're like, what the fuck is this? We went all the way around the world to get away from this shit. Well, turns out the bartender, he loves country music, and he plays all the hits for us, and turns out his ex-girlfriend that he's clearly still in love with is from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah, near Fayetteville. Not even in Fayetteville.
No,
outside
the outskirts
of
Fayetteville. And so we talked about that for a while. He was super sweet, very fun.
He started playing Wagon Wheel, and it was hilarious. And then he's like, what's that American song?
Oh, yeah.
That really popular American song. Everyone knows it. And I was like, Sweet Caroline?
I can't believe you guessed that.
And he's like, yeah.
There's so many.
I know, there's so many.
What do you mean?
But it's like truly a bird song to all Americans. Before the song even ended, a couple walked in, and the girl was from the United States.
Yep.
And they were like both singing
laughing
the song.
about it, yeah.
Oh my God. So he was right.
It.
And then from there, we walked right to the red light district, which was so interesting. Never been.
Super unique.
Very unique.
The only place like it in the world.
Yes, very much so. And then we were like, let's find a peep show.
That was the goal.
And so we did.
We did. Together.
Together.
They allowed two to a room.
I know. This like shady closet.
It's so weird.
Circle of them.
Can I tell you how much I was transported into like a ratchet version of that scene from Taken? Because when the lights come on, when like the window is on, when you like
when
can
it's
see,
unblurred,
because you paid, you can see all the other people watching the woman
weird.
in the middle.
Yeah, and so it's
like you're all in there together, kind of.
Well, it's like 15 small closets, and like Kara and I were like pressed in.
Yeah, because it's meant for like, if you're gonna go in together, it's meant for like a couple who's into it. So you're like, you don't need space, you know?
Right. But the funny thing is you're looking around, and it's like single guy, 2 or 3 girls, single guy. Then there was this one closet with like 2 to 3 dudes in it all at once, crammed in and like laughing and like looking at everybody else.
The amount of men we passed giggling on the red.
Oh my God. And it's like men in their 30s.
Hilariously sad.
Oh, it was awful. This poor girl in the center is just like dancing away and has 15 to 30 people staring at her for however long her shift was.
Like they're trying to get booked, you know? The point of being in like the round is and I think that's why she left. Like when you leave, it's because you got booked.
Oh.
And then they switch out.
Oh.
And it's essentially like she's moving around like strip club-esque, but no pole, no stage, no, like it's a small space.
It's literally just like a lazy Susan.
And way less showmanship, you know? It's just like, it's all sensual.
Yeah. She's marketing.
Yeah. She's trying to make some money.
Which fair.
Yeah.
And it was €2.
Get it, girl.
Which was also hilarious. And you put it into like a little coin slot, and it's for 2 minutes.
It's like one of those candy ball things. But for porn, really.
Just like crank it and then you get tits at the end. After our 2 minutes was up, we moseyed out and we were like, what else is around here? We looked in the other rooms and we found this other weird closet that had a circle stool in the corner and then a giant window on the other side and then a trash can and a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah. Couldn't really figure out the deal with that. I guess it's like a private peep show.
I guess where you like pay for it and like one person goes in the other.
But it's just for you.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you're
able
partner
to
if you want, I guess.
Wank off.
Yeah.
We quickly departed after that.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it was just like the porno movies.
Yeah, like films, not live.
Yeah.
We weren't interested.
No, not for us.
I wanted to see some live action.
Live or bust.
That's why we're here. Girls' night out.
Literally. Girls' night. And then we went walking and I was like, I'm trying to interview somebody.
You were dead set on interviewing a sex worker.
It is time
to get to the nitty gritty.
I wanted to know why. The why might have been aggressive, but the like how, you know?
Yeah.
How did we get here? What is a shift like? What's the weirdest shit you've ever seen?
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
So interested into what that would have been. We knock on one door, $150 for 15 minutes.
Per person.
And I was like, for questions? And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, a conversation? Like, I just
want to talk.
Yeah, I just want to talk to you. And she's like, oh, just talking? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, 100. And I was like, thank you. Okay, no, thanks.
Sorry.
Gotta go. And then, so we went to a side alley and we knocked on one door and she opened up and she was like, I think it was like 100
yeah,
per
but
person.
She didn't say a time limit.
It's just questions, like conversation.
We
and
she's
she's
interview you.
like, oh, just to come inside? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay, 50 per person. And I was like, I have a crisp €50 singular.
And that's it. And I didn't have any cash.
And I was not going by myself.
Yeah, I really wanted to go.
I know.
But I was fine with you going by yourself, too, because
I wasn't about to do that. I'm sure it would have been fine.
And then we had another beer.
Oh, and then we had another beer. Oh, and I had that super expensive gin and tonic.
Yeah, it was like a $10 gin and tonic at this dive bar.
That
and
was
then
like
meanwhile,
this big.
my Heineken draft was €4. And then we started walking. So we knew good and well that the buses and trains were not running anymore. And that we were going to have to take an Uber to get back to the place we were staying.
Yep.
So we just start walking and we're like, you know what? It's probably the further away we get from red light district is probably cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like higher rates. And then we just kept walking. So we walked the 40 minutes back.
Yep.
At like 2 a.m.
Yep, and then we video docu-series.
Oh yeah, we have to watch that. We'll add this in here.
I'm taking a video of our adventure. We're how many minutes in?
We're 16 minutes in, 32 minutes out.
We walked from the red light district, which is on the other side of downtown Amsterdam.
Yeah.
We've made it technically out of central Amsterdam. We're a little cold, but we're moving, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. Plus alcohol.
Plus alcohol. And feet aren't hurting so bad. What about yours?
Alcohol.
Plus alcohol. That's the report so far. Is it our best decision? Probably not.
Maybe not. But
will we make it? Probably.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for sure we'll make it out of spite. I got €50. That was not spent.
€50 in our pocket that we couldn't spend on a prostitute. So what can we spend it on, really?
Nobody took my fucking money for questions.
We'll update you at another checkpoint.
Okay, love you, bye.
Over and out. Okay,
So projects us home at 2:02.
we have 18 minutes left.
Yep.
I don't know how long we've been walking.
Have I contemplated buying a car?
She has shin splints.
I do have shin splints.
My feet hurt, but I'm good. I'm on autopilot. I'm moving. But we are going uphill now. It's up a bridge.
Yep. Oh, but it's kind of pretty.
It's pretty.
Look around.
This is an experience. Oh, this is a terrible camera to do this with. Oh, hello, random stranger.
Oops.
So, like, we're crossing the canal, one of the canals, or the biggest one, a river, I guess.
Yes.
It's nice. We like it.
What?
I think we're gonna make it.
Oh, 100% we'll make
My
it.
shoulders hurt, but that's not related. They just always hurt.
Be hoping we could find some marijuana.
Yeah, we were looking for some coffee shops,
We are home.
but they looked closed.
You're more
Tomorrow is the day. We're gonna find ourselves a joint and smoke that shit.
welcome. Yep.
Home stretch.
Yeah. Now we're at the apex. Oh, look how pretty.
They're pretty. You can't tell,
Is it
but we know.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless muscle. Yes.
Look at all the lights in the water. Look at that.
It's pretty. I've never seen that movie. Oh, we passed that
Did we?
building. God, that's far away.
Yep.
We're doing so good. Where'd she go? Trickstar.
She's a runner.
We're almost there. We're now in a park that used to be a beach. We see the supermarket that we walked to, what, last night?
Yes.
Last night when we got here.
Yeah. Last night.
That feels like 2 days ago.
I know. Not feeling like yesterday.
We're pretty close. We both disassociated from our legs.
Yes.
They're on autopilot.
I'm wearing cowgirl boots.
We're almost there though.
Yeah.
There have been 0 people crossing our paths
2 miles.
for a long time.
We have walked, as of right now, 19,229 steps today.
How many miles is that?
That's like close to 10.
And we're not done. Oh my God, it's another person. It's a human being. So we're almost there.
Yep.
Catch you on the flippity flip. We made it. We're at the front door. We're about to. Oh God. We made it. We walked 26,000 steps today.
Is that like 13 miles?
Yeah. It's
Measure.
2 a.m. plus something. We're gonna go to bed.
Yep.
But
We survived.
But we did it.
Funny, right? Those girls get into all sorts of trouble.
Back at it again. So
But we made it.
we made it after
That
a
was a lot of
45-minute walk.
Yeah.
So
More drunk than we thought we were.
100%.
Which we did call, to be fair.
Yeah, on the bridge, you looked at me and you were like, you know what? It's kind of scary that I feel sober right
Yeah,
now.
we think that we're not that drunk, but I bet tomorrow we're going to be like, no, we were that drunk. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
So were we? You know, it's kind of like a cycle.
I don't
Because
know.
we were aware enough to know it. So we couldn't have been that. But the hangover
I was
said
just
otherwise.
going to say my headache says a little bit differently.
Yeah. Who's to say?
My body.
My body is telling me yes. What?
Oh man.
Okay. My tit
Uh-huh.
is hard. I mean, no.
Good to know.
Oh, God. I mean, yeah, it was cold out there. It's hard to decide. We went to these markets that I didn't know existed.
In Harlem.
In Harlem, it's kind of clear in my head.
Mm.
So I think my tit was going to Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
So it was new, it was different, and we were really surprised. Like, we stumbled upon this beautiful church that had all this great kind of like exhibitions along the hallway.
Yeah, the art
surrounding
installations.
the sanctuary. Yeah.
Wait, should we insert a photo
Here.
here?
And here and there, because there were a lot. And all these alcoves that had purposes and like history. And I'm not a huge museum person. I'm not a huge church looking around person, but I thoroughly enjoyed every minute in that church. It was very interesting. It was kind of emotional. There were some parts of it that I really connected with deeply. And so that, yeah. Harlem in general, but specifically the church, which surprises me. But
It was really
that's
fucking
it.
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was huge.
Like, I've never seen anything like that. Oh my God, and the organ
so
was
cool.
so cool. It was scary. And Handel played it.
Yeah.
Who else?
Mozart, right?
Yeah,
Mozart
When
hosted
he was
a concert when he was 10.
when he was a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we can also insert that picture.
Here. Did you like it? Isn't it pretty?
It's dramatic.
We
It's
were
very
there.
dramatic.
Yeah. Oh my God. I would love to hear that thing play. I'd love to go to a service.
Yeah.
But that was not going to happen.
Plus the dates on there. 1500.
Yeah. Parts of it are definitely haunted for sure.
Oh, for sure. You go underneath. There has to be something.
I
going
know.
on
I wanted
underneath.
to go so bad. I also loved the canal tour, but it's just like it didn't have the same, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't as dramatic. It was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And it did lead us to that
informational.
secondhand market.
Yeah.
So
And it's just so many views, you know. You get to see Amsterdam in a way that you don't get to on foot, and it's just really special. But the church for sure. What's after that? Where are we now? Where are we going? Or where are we now?
Where are we now?
Now.
Where the heck are we now?
Now we're in Nice, France. France.
And my French is horrendous.
Horrendous.
But it's okay because they think I'm German. Which is also hilarious because Kara is German.
I'm actually German.
And
We went
I'm
to get
not.
pizza, and the guy that owned the little hole-in-the-wall shop. He asked, he was like, German?
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, no, United States. And he goes, oh. And he points to Maddie and he goes, face.
Very German. I'm like,
We were like,
I've gotten that before.
okay. That's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And God, there's already so much to say about it.
I know. Well, we had a full day. I feel like we need to cover the travel.
We are so fucking tired. Delusionally tired. I currently, right now, staring into your eyeballs, have vertigo purely from lack of sleep and have all day. There were times where I thought the floor was moving.
That is true. She said that twice today. We got here 9 a.m. to the Airbnb we were staying at. It is fucking precious.
It's so beautiful.
But maybe that's something that we can cover in the next video.
But I haven't taken a video tour of it yet, so I can't insert it here.
This is the home elevator. And the doors open inward. I feel like I'm in a corner of shame. Oh, we're gonna have to get out. Okay. If I can just get this open. Okay. I gotta get my bag. I got it.
How we got here was we had to catch an Uber because nothing was running.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, but it would have taken over an hour.
We gotta backtrack just a little bit because why did we need to get up so early for this flight? Is because we received a notification from EasyJet.
EasyJet emailed both of us.
Fuck you, EasyJet.
It said it looks like it's going to be really busy at the Schiphol airport when you're there. So you need to be there 2.5 hours early. And I was like, nah. But then we were like, we don't know this airport.
Yeah.
What if? Like, I've been in some crazy lines. Have you been to Orlando? That shit's nuts. So, like, that, who knows? That could take fucking 2 hours.
That's
like,
true.
people fly all kinds of times. So we got an Uber for 3:30 so we could get there by 4.
Because we had a 6:30 board time.
Supposedly. So my anxious brain could not let that go. So I didn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, like, question about it. There was no, I might have nodded off. No, I fully did not sleep at all. And then it was time to get up. And Maddie got up at 2.
And I got 2 hours of sleep, which...
Yeah. Not much better.
Not much better.
Not much better.
But...
It's like a nap.
It is a nap.
We get there at 4, and we can't go through security because it's not open yet. Doesn't open for another 30 minutes.
We got through security in 2 minutes.
We were the first people in line.
2 minutes.
They had to bring out the buckets. Ugh. And they even checked my personal item because there's always something wrong. And then we can't get to our gate because it's not announced yet. The lights are off in the airport. I can't stress to you. This shit was closed down. So we just found a place to sit for literally an hour and a half.
More
than that.
We sat there for 2 hours, and then the gates started getting announced, but ours wasn't announced quite yet. So we started kind of hovering around the gate areas. And ours was like the last one to be called, even though it was like the third on the list.
And then we got right on the plane. It was literally the fastest
It's true.
process of going through an airport I have ever experienced. 2.5 hours, my ass.
I mean, the only redeeming factor is that the EasyJet crew was like, okay, and moving so quickly.
They are
got
cool.
Everybody on.
They will keep them.
Yeah.
And they have yet to give me shit about my carry-on bag, which I know for a fact is too big.
So, EasyJet crew members, XOXO.
Yeah.
Love you.
Between 2 oars.
Yes. Your admin team?
We finally get to this beautiful apartment that we're in now and desperately need a nap.
And we napped.
Hard. We napped hard and immediately. And then we were like, okay, it's time to do the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only like, noon or something. I had a very hard time mentally committing to doing stuff throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be painful. Like, this is going to be tough. I had a wonderful day. I had the best day.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a great day. I'm living high. Like, I'm on cloud 9. Every bit of today after that nap was just glorious. We had no idea we don't know anything about Nice.
No.
We're just making it up as we go, and it's been great.
Yeah, it really has.
So,
very, very true. So, yeah.
What are we looking forward to?
That little village that our host recommended. It's like a very small coastal village that's between here and Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks cool as fuck.
It's old, right? It's like medieval or something.
Mm-hmm. I say yes with a lot of confidence.
I think he said that, right? Because we looked at each other. Okay.
Right next to it.
A what?
An asterisk.
An asterisk?
An asterisk. No. Asterisk. Yes? No.
Do you know?
No. I rebuke this.
You know what? Fine. That's fine. Because there's one word that I've been pronouncing wrong my whole life. And I'm like, no, it's not. I can't. Often. It's supposed to be often. There's a fucking T. Often. I won't change it. You do you, girl.
Asterisk.
He said the word medieval because we looked at each other like,
oh, yeah.
Bing!
So I think that's what I'm super looking forward to. That and drinking wine in any capacity. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Kind of same. More specifically, the beach in Ez. It depends on how willing we are because it is an hour-long walk. Mm-hmm. Is there a bus? Probably. We'll figure it out. We were at the beach tonight and it apparently...
Ew.
There's a lot of sea glass around here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's also like that in the Ez Beach. Because apparently there's a lot. It's like the beaches are rock, not sand. So like the glass gets turned over quicker. Mm-hmm. And it looks like a thing. Like you see bottle caps everywhere.
And broken pieces of tile.
So I'm very excited to like scour a different beach and see what we find. We found some great shit, which we will show you here.
We don't even have a picture of it yet. Oh, wow, yeah.
I know!
Can I just show this one?
Absolutely!
Look at what Kara found.
It's like a smoothed over tile.
Ouch. And then here's the back. Influencer.
Are you influenced? To buy our
beaten up
travel package?
Oh.
I could do it. Give me an excuse to do it. And or we're going to look up the lavender fields and see how close they are.
It's a good day.
It was a great day.
I might shower.
Oh, good for you. I got in the water and it's very salty.
It is very
salty. My whole body is covered in salt now.
Well, good night, everybody.
Sleep tight.
Between 2 oars.
Cut.